Hello, my name is Brad Gardner. I work here at Joe Ushery Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson, Mississippi. Today we're going to be looking at the Ram 1500. This is a 2011 crew cab Laramie. Now, a few things I want to point out on the vehicle is the new body style they came out with in 2009. First of all, what they did was they raised the belt line on the truck, added a gasket in between the cab and the bed, and they also integrated a spoiler, making the most fuel efficient vehicle on the market today. One of the things we need to look at is underneath the hood here. You'll notice that there's a few of the items under here are marked in yellow. You have the transmission fluid dipstick, you have the engine oil dipstick, where you add your engine oil, brake fluid, washer fluid, and coolant. That's pretty much the only thing you're going to have to touch under here. Everything else is going to be covered underneath a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. As we close the hood, I want you to notice the aggressive style of the vehicle. You see how the front grille is leaned forward at about a 20-degree angle? This truck screams Ram. This truck, when you're coming on the road, you know that you have an aggressive, powerful truck. With our Hemi badge on the front quarter panels of the truck, 5.7-liter Hemi. What that motor will actually do is it will shut down to a 4-cylinder. That's our MDS system, multiple displacement system, optimizing fuel economy once again. But at the same time, it has a 390 horsepower, 425 foot-pounds of torque. With this truck, we have the largest brake calipers in the industry. Optimizes our stopping power, also allows our towing ratio to be 9,200 pounds. Now, as we move down here to the passenger door, we'll open up, you're going to see the whole brand new interior. One of the biggest things that Chrysler always had was our interiors looked too plain. Well, when they redesigned it, they definitely stepped up the game, made it one of the most beautiful interiors we have. Dual glove box on the passenger side. You see that there? With the option of plugging in your iPod back here. It has a USB port to where you can plug your iPod in, close it in the glove box, control it through the radio. On the Laramie truck, you have an 8-way power seat, and you also have a 6-way lumbar. As we move to the rear passenger door, in the Laramie, we're going to have the Alpine stereo system. So on the passenger side, you're going to have your 10-inch subwoofer that's going to be here in the floorboard. Also in the floorboard, you're going to have 2 storage compartments, one on each side, with removable bins that are insulated. You can keep ice in these up to 24 hours. They'll hold about 9 cans with ice. As we move to the rear of the truck, I want to emphasize on the gaskets I was talking about. You can see here, if you're looking there, there's some gaskets there. That stops wind from going back into there, and it keeps it along the truck. That, with the raised belt line and the spoiler, makes great gas mileage. At the rear of the truck, we're going to have one of the industry exclusives that they came out with, is the rear coil spring suspension. Most trucks have all trucks have a leaf spring suspension. Our truck has a coil spring suspension. What that does is it allows for the smoothest ride out of a truck on the market today. As we come around back, you'll see the integrated spoiler I'm talking about. Of course, this particular truck being a Laramie, it's going to have the rear backup camera here, and then there's a key where you can lock your tailgate. Now, this tailgate weighs about 115 pounds, but what it has is inside the rod that goes through here, it has a spring that coils and retracts every time you let the tailgate up and down. It brings it to about a 28, 29 pound lift on the thing. So I lifted it with one finger there. Also in the rear, because it has a Hemi, you're going to see our dual tailpipes. You're also going to see that we all have the rear backup sensors as well that will send off an alarm, a chime inside the vehicle once you're backing up if you get too close to anything. Coming around to the rear passenger side, has the same bins that's on the other side. But on this side, because it's a Laramie, this is where our storage is at. We have a little storage compartment underneath the seat. It also lay flat. You can lift up both sides and use the whole thing as storage. Now on the driver's side, we have a few more settings. This particular truck here has the adjustable foot pedals. It also has the 8-way power seats, also has a 6-way lumbar, and it also has memory seats. You can program this up to 2 drivers. It will memorize not only the seat positions, not only the steering wheel position, not only the foot pedal positions, but also all of the presets for your radio, satellite, AM, FM, everything that you've got in here. Now go ahead and, Mr. Customer, jump in. We'll talk a little bit about the inside.